Try this right now. Take your fingers and run them up your own side over your ribs. Go on, I'll wait. Nothing, right? A little weird maybe, but you're definitely not laughing. Now picture someone else doing the exact same thing. Fingers jabbing into your ribs out of nowhere. You'd squirm, you'd shriek, you'd laugh until it actually hurt. Same fingers, same ribs, same pressure. So why is one of them unbearable, and the other one is basically nothing? First, a weird fact. There are actually two completely different kinds of tickle. The first is called nismesis. That's the light, feathery one. A bug crawling on your arm, a hair brushing your neck. It's barely a tickle at all. It's more of an itch. And that one, you can sort of do to yourself. The second is gargalesis. That's the real deal. The heavy, helpless, stop, stop, stop laughing tickle. Ribs, armpits, the bottoms of your feet. And no matter how hard you try, you cannot do that one to yourself. Go ahead, dig into your own armpit as hard as you can. Nothing. So your body clearly knows the difference between your hand and someone else's. The only question is, how? The answer is that your brain is a prediction machine. Every single second, it's guessing what's about to happen, especially what's about to happen because of you. When you decide to move your hand, your brain doesn't just fire off the move command. It also sends a copy of that command to a region at the back of your skull called the cerebellum. Scientists call it an efference copy. Think of it as your brain texting itself a heads up. Psst, we're about to poke our own ribs, get ready. And because it knows exactly what's coming, when, where, and how hard, it cancels the sensation out before you even feel it. It's like noise-canceling headphones, but for touch. Your own movements are the predictable noise, and your brain quietly mutes them. But someone else's fingers? Your brain has no idea what they're going to do. It can't predict the timing, the pressure, the spot. So the signal comes through at full volume. Surprise! Panic! Laughter. And scientists actually proved this. They built a little machine that let people tickle their own hand, through a robot arm. When the robot copied their movement exactly, it didn't tickle. But when they added a tiny delay, just a fraction of a second, people could suddenly tickle themselves. The prediction was broken, so the brain stopped canceling. Once you realize it's all about prediction, a bunch of little things start to make sense. Ever notice the worst part of being tickled isn't even the touch? It's the hand hovering nearby. You start laughing before it lands. That's your brain failing to predict, bracing for the unknown. Ever flinch when a friend fake jabs at you, but never when you scratch your own itch? Same system, your moves are expected. Theirs are a mystery. It's also why you can't surprise yourself. You can't sneak up on yourself. You can't even make yourself flinch. You're always one step ahead of you, because you are you. And it's why some people are way more ticklish than others, and why it fades as you get older. That prediction system is just tuned a little differently in everyone. But here's the bigger mystery. Why do we have ticklishness at all? Why does the human body even come with this feature? Look at where you're most ticklish. Ribs, neck, armpits, belly, the soles of your feet. Those are exactly the soft, vulnerable, unprotected parts of your body. So some scientists think ticklishness is a built-in alarm, a reflex that makes you twist away and guard your weak spots. And the laughing part? That might be about bonding. Tickling is one of the very first games a parent plays with a baby. Gentle play fighting that teaches you to protect yourself while feeling completely safe. And we're not the only ones. Tickle a rat and it lets out tiny ultrasonic giggles. Apes laugh when they're tickled too. This is ancient. Now here's the part that's genuinely a little unsettling. That same predict and cancel system isn't just for tickling. It's how your brain tells the difference between you and the world. It's why your own voice doesn't startle you, why your own thoughts feel like yours. And when that system breaks down, that line gets blurry. In conditions like schizophrenia, the brain can stop tagging its own actions as self, and a person's own inner voice can start to feel like it's coming from outside their head. And researchers found something wild. Some people with schizophrenia can tickle themselves. The brain just stopped canceling. So that boring little fact, you can't tickle yourself, is actually a tiny daily proof that your brain knows exactly where you end and the rest of the world begins. Think about how much work that actually is. Every movement you make, reaching, walking, talking, scratching an itch, your brain is silently predicting the result a split second before it happens, and quietly editing it out of your awareness, just so the world feels smooth and normal. You never notice it. It runs flawlessly, in the background, your entire life. Tickling is one of the only moments you ever get to feel that system working, by feeling it fail. So next time someone's tickling you and you're gasping for them to stop, that's not you being weak. That's 800 million years of evolution screaming, "Protect yourself!" And a brain so good at predicting you that the only way left to truly surprise it is to let somebody else in. Because the one person on Earth who can never, ever tickle you is you. And honestly, that might be the loneliest superpower there is. If your brain just grew a new wrinkle, you know what the subscribe button is for. Class dismissed.